Adina ang programa nga magpapaangbitin impormasyon may pagisumpay Information and Communications Technology. Ang programa nga magahatag inulagway hiunong han ICT. Ini ang taramdan, the ICT Talk.
Maupay nga adlaw sinirangan Visayas, igkasikuwaray nun ngan Taclobanon. Aadi na ang programa nga magpapasabot partihan ICT para katawhan. Inian the ICT Talk. Ako Matthew Anthony Ayes.
Ngan ako po, Diza Sidro, tikang DICT Regional Office 8. Live kita yan natin di PRTV 12, nga nababatian ha radio station FMR 100.7. Live gihapon kita via Facebook page itong DICT Region 8, FMR 100.7, ng PRTV Tacloban Facebook, ng YouTube channel.
Yes. Before anything else, we'd like to greet our Regional Director, Sir Felix Estabanao Jr. and the heads of Admin and Finance Division and the Technical Operations Division, as well as the provincial officers and project focals, and also hello to our colleagues at the DICT Regional Office 8.
Yes. Hi to everyone. How are you all doing?
Nako, nafe-feel ko na this would be an amazing afternoon. Nako, mauran na kulop. Atong mga kasangkayan, pag hinay ka mo kay makurya na, pagdara ka mong payong kay dahil ka mo magkasakit, makurya na, yan na adlaw. Nako, bring your umbrella, guys. By the way, Lisa, how are you? How was your day?
I'm great, Matt. Tapos, oo nga, mauran. So, dapat really prepared kay dani na adlaw, and then namaliwat na oran. So, diba like, earlier, maadlaw, tapos akala natin dari maoran, then suddenly umuran na liwat. So,
balito.
Better be prepared, no?
Dari ko panahon.
But yeah, I'm great. So, ikaw, kumusta?
Yes.
So, at least, diba? At least diri mapaso. That's one, parang tawag ito, consolation pag mauran, diri mapaso. Although hassle mag-commute, diba? Like, especially pag rush hour,
kay mas lalo nagiging traffic kaya.
Nagiging traffic. Pero anyway, so yeah, this has been a long day. Kay kulop na hining aton show, but a great day nonetheless. So I bet you're excited for this program.
Yes, I'm good, and also I'm very excited for this broadcast naton. Ikaw ba, Liza, excited ka na ba?
Well, this is our very first episode of the many na magkakamay-ada kita. So, Asha, of course, I'm very excited.
Yes.
This is such a very interesting endeavor hitong DICT. Through this broadcast, we will be able to share anything and everything about DICT. So, throughout this broadcast, because we will have several episodes, we will have guests, ang atong mga focals, provincial officers, and even leaders, kung magkakamay adhera time, iti busy schedule, hitong DICT, who will discuss the different programs nga gin-i-implement hiton atong department.
Okay, ini nga broadcast magsisilbing tagapag-inform, makapagpabahibaro itaton mga listeners and viewers kung ano't mga nahihinabuhat DICT. Kung ano ito ng mga proyekto na may dagita, nganit mga programa for the benefits of Filipinos.
Yeah. Very interesting. That sounds so interesting and exciting. Super, I know and super busy at ang department indeed. Madaming mga projects at programs na na-establish at maraming pang gagawin at ginagawang projects ang DICT for the service of the people. So, pero bagong lahat, diba, kanina pa natin na-mention ng DICT. Nagtataga siguro ng ating audience, the listeners and viewers, kung ano ba talaga yung DICT. Diba, I'm guessing na yan na pala nababatian ni DICT. So, we'll get to that later, of course. But, before we really share what DICT is, Matt, I'd like to ask, before ka naging employee sa DICT, parang, anon imo ideahan DICT ba?
Para kung kasi nababalitaan ko man ang DICT before na naging in charge na Wi-Fi, public Wi-Fi, ang mga public places, mga government places, tapos mga computer literacy trainings, so dito nganhin na pag-centralize iton mga government transactions. Iton. How about you, Lisa? Ikaw, ano man ang imo idea ang DICT?
Ako before talaga, to be honest, like I wasn't really aware at DICT na department. Pero I just got to know it, gin-encourage ako mag-apply. There were openings. Tapos so nag-apply ako and then pero parang the first thing na I thought about DICT na come across ko here is like, so this is the department where there are a lot of IT people. Pero that's true naman, diba? There are a lot of IT personnel sa DICT.
Yes.
So, amo ito na ako, so DICT, there should be a lot of IT people there. Tapos, ano pa ba? Hanyus, nababatean ko every now and then. Nababatean ko like, the DICT, like, especially cybersecurity, cyber matters.
Yes,
so, amo ito, at ako na, ito representative with DICT, gini-interview. So, dito ko ito, okay.
Cyber security and other things na baga.
So, amo adto na ako, parang initial idea ng DICT. Pero kaya ani naman, of course, employee naman ako DICT.
Yes.
So, mas thorough na, ng detail ito ako knowledge. Hini nga department. And different projects, and kung ano yung bubuhat DICT.
Yes.
Mga sugad.
I wonder kung ano kaya ideya itong katawhan hiunong it DICT. Pero kaya siya nga ni may kita sugad na programa iniya na para magkamaydahin mas detalyadong impormasyon ng katawhan kung ano it DICT.
Oo. And I hope through this program nga indeed magiging mas kilala itong DICT nga department. Kapag nabatean hitawid DICT, DICT no word maya kanara, okay, DICT, so amo init itong ira proyekto, amo
Yes.
init bubuhat ta DICT. Kasi diba, like, just like me, like, I think a lot of people, when you ask them what DICT is, like, they don't have really a lot of ideas about it. Because it's a really new, diba, we're a really new department of the government.
Kailan lang kita na 2016, di ba?
So, basically, we need a lot of work to do.
Yes.
Para
lot of
magpasamwa.
catching up.
Oo.
Para disseminate information talaga.
Oo. Pero before we delve into further like details about DICT, another question, Matt, maging question and answer portion na din.
Oh, sige. Let's start this by question and answer.
Oo, para liwat mag-gauge lang aton, I don't know, like personal take naton, mag-gauge naton mga viewers na, mas maiyangan naman na DICT, nauna ka DICT kaysa
yes.
akon. So, how would you describe DICT as a place to work at? Yan, kumusta yung experience nga ni nga department?
Well, in my case talaga, na mo pa yan, reception na ako ng DICT. Mo pa yan experience na ako na Regional Office 8. Workplace, the people there, the assistants and mga supervisors ko di hapon. Tapos, na-expose talaga ako. Na-expose ako at ng mga iba-iba na mga different events, and mga seminars, tapos, nakapagtanatagan akong chance na akong skill set, na mai-share ko hatawo.
Tapos ma-improve, diba?
Ma-improve ko ito.
Oo.
Di ko akalain talaga na through DICT na magagamit ko ang akong akong passion gihapon, ang akong passion, ang akong talent na mai-share ko pala iba. Tapos, I've met a lot of people na networks. Talagang grabe talaga yung experience as at that time talaga di ko akalain na ganun kadali. Tapos maramo ng mga tao na imo na mi-meet, damo na mga activities with regards to that, the seminars, maybe live seminar or webinar. Kasi amo nagihapon ito niya na since the pandemic, nauso na itong webinar via Zoom or Google Meet, amo na ito niya. So, okay, that's it my experience talaga.
Okay. So I agree with you on that. Parang damo talaga mo may experience sa DICT, mawawiden ito mo horizon, mo skill set magi-improve, parang there are things na kasering dari mo kaya, but then, okay, kaya ko pala those things. So another thing is very helpful iton aton mga colleagues, diba?
Yes.
Like although very diverse it mga talents, it skills, very helpful, tapos always ready to assist. Kung may nakagin approach nga, can you help me out with this one? I'm not really sure about this one.
Sugar lang.
Oo, like they really parang pag nangangailangan assistance, they're really there. Bisan diri mo ka team, like even outside the team mo team, like, diba? Tapos it's like we're one big family, as cheesy that it might sound, but diba, it's really, so ako kay bago pala ako DICT, pero I can feel that sense of camaraderie, like I belong despite na bago pala ako. Diba? Dari nakakailang mag-istorya hit imo supervisor at akong supervisor to be specific for assistance, tapos parang, okay, we're learning, eto,
Yes.
parang, hindi rin ka na-intimidate, like, oh my God, what if it would be taken against me na hindi ako maaram suga
magsayo
dito,
pa ako sa ganyan.
magsayo pa ako, ibet ako ng ano, pero parang they're willing to help you out. Tapos
Yes.
there is room for for improvement always.
Yes, always.
Tas I think it's a really good thing para hiton usa na organization. Ito na sense na you are able to learn and grow kasi the environment caters to it. Diba? In-enable hit imo environment, it's sugad na set up. So that's one thing I really appreciated the ICT.
Yes.
Like, even though medyo new pala ako, but diba? It's really great.
Burublig kita dito,
Oo.
di ba? In terms of events,
Oo.
iba-iba na department, pasa-pasa dito. Sige, kung ano tatong
Oo, may
bimitingan
kulang
natin sa
manpower,
ganito,
we need
kulang
help
manpower. Yes,
here,
oo, so
diba?
ganito.
Oo, that's
Grabe
really...
yung support and a place of help, parang ganun.
Oo.
Di ba?
Tapos
Kaya-
bagat mga very friendly. Very
Yes,
friendly.
oo.
That's one thing I've noticed from the very first day. Like, all smiles like, hi ma'am, how are you? Bisan dari mo kilala pa.
Oo.
Tapos they would always greet you. Bisan mga bosses from, di ba, everyone.
Warm reception.
Warm reception.
Yes.
Oo.
Kaya nga, I feel privileged talaga to be working with the ICT. It's a place where you learn and grow. Kaya nga, di ba, damo itong trainings naging kakandak. So, damo talaga itong skills na mo mababaruan. Yun na nga. So, before tayo mag-discuss regarding the different programs, taganlaan ay nahinaton background and audience kung ano ba talaga itong DICT. So, today, we will discuss kung paano nabuuan DICT, its beginnings, and the background hiton department.
Yes, that's right. So, ito nga, DICT. Kanina pa natin na-mention DICT. So, DICT stands for Department of Information and Communications Technology. So, itong DICT, relatively, a really new agency palahid gobyerno. So, this was established in 2016.
Yes.
Oh, how many years pa lang? That's
So,
really...
7 years?
Oh, a youngster.
Yes,
Pero
yes.
before pa na-establish ang DICT as a standalone department on the year 2016, part iniya anihan DOTC or the Department of Transportation and Communication, which yan na is known as the DOTR or the Department of Transportation. So
Yes.
amo ito ya. Ano,
Okay.
origin ng DICT.
Yes. So, okay. Before we proceed, let's watch this very informative video muna about the ICT month naging conduct namon back in June. Through this presentation, our audience will have a glimpse of what part the ICT is and what we do. Let's watch it.
DICT Region 8 presents the National ICT Month celebration.
Once again, thank you for gracing these events with your presence. Let us embark on our journey of digital transformation together.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome Honorable Councilor Christopher L. Esperas.
We trust that these ICT projects, commissioned and executed by our governments, will not only be maintained but sustainable in the long term as well. Thank you, and God bless us all.
Day by day, we experience digital breakthroughs which transform our quality of life. We in the university, along with our partner and government instrumentalities, is one with the vision of the Department of Information and Technologies for a better and stronger digital futures in the country.
With the support of the administration, of course, we are confident that very soon we will realize our vision even before 2025.
So that was the ICT month celebration last June. There were a lot of activities. It was a very busy month for the ICT. Well,
Yes.
the whole year round is busy, but it was especially busy during that month, right?
Oo.
But although waray pa ako kundi. But based on stories and hit mga colleagues. So I hope our audience got an idea of what happens in the ICT and what people do at the ICT.
At the ICT. So, after that, the ICT na video, let's now move on and share the mandate, the mission, vision, and core values of the department. The Department of Information and Communications Technology, or DICT, shall be the primary policy, planning, coordinating, implementing, and administrative entity of the executive branch of the government that will plan, develop, and promote the National ICT Development Agenda, as stated in the Republic Act 10844.
Yeah, so our mission encapsulated in this sentence, the ICT of the people and for the people. So pinashort in the statement that encompasses what the ICT is really for. So the Department of Information and Communications Technology commits to provide every Filipino access to vital ICT infrastructure and services. Diba? Like from cities to LGUs to barangays, diba? Parang yung mga rural places. Diba? That's the aim of DICT, to reach those people of different walks of lives. And then Another one is to ensure sustainable growth of Philippine ICT-enabled industries, resulting to creation of more jobs. That's one big goal of the ICT. To establish a one digitized government, one nation, support the administration in fully achieving its goals, and be the enabler, innovator, achiever, and leader in pushing the country's development and transition towards a world-class digital economy.
Yes, okay. So moving on, the DICT envisions an innovative, safe, and happy nation that thrives through and is enabled by information and communications technology. DICT aspires for the Philippines to develop and flourish through the innovation and constant development of ICT in the pursuit of progressive, safe, secure, contented, and happy Filipino nation. So in regards to this, talagang aspiration talaga ng DICT na di rely ni mapadigitized or something. Dapat secure gihap. With regards to any na cyber security na tinatawag, kung nakakabati na kamoy ni na word, amo talaga itong di rely maging kontento gihapon with regards to speed of the internet, tapos maging progresibo kita na bilang unhappy nation.
Yes, yes, yes. And that, the core values of DICT, D stands for dignity, I, integrity, C, competency and compassion, T, transparency. So these values are necessary to fulfill the mandate of DICT, diba? As a government worker and as an employee, we have to embody these values para we could fully and effectively carry out our mandate, diba? So pag even before, I think even outside the work, parang it's really imperative that you have these values. This, diba, dignity.
We should live by the word talaga.
Integrity, of course, diba? Not just at work, but even outside work. These are really like core values that we need to parang to include in our lives.
Not just the DICT, but also in our life. Isa in our discipline dapat gihapon talaga.
Pero those are the core values that parang nagiging foundation hit DICT, like how we act, how we function, diba? How we do our work for the service of the people.
So, moving on, the DICT has 3 attached agencies. These are the National Telecommunications Commission. So, NTC is primarily responsible for the regulation and quasi-judicial functions relative to the supervision, adjudication, and control of the country's radio communications, telecommunications, and broadcast, including cable television or CATV facilities and services. So, with regards to sa NTC, amo niya nagre-regulate itong mga radio frequencies, and the paro gihapon itong mga IP radios, TV, television, so mga broadcasting amo gihapon niya regulate. Moving on, the National Privacy Commission is an independent body created under Republic Act 10173 or the Data Privacy Act of 2012, mandated to administer and implement the provisions of the Act, and to monitor and ensure the compliance of the country with international standards for data protection. And next is the Cybercrime Investigation and Coordinating Center, or the CICC, which formulate a national cybersecurity plan and extend immediate assistance for the suppression of real-time commission of cybercrime offenses through a Computer Emergency Response Team, or the CERT.
Yeah, so DICT has 15 regional offices plus the central office, of course, in Luzon, and these are parang in place, of course, to be able to ensure that the various programs and services of the department are implemented and delivered all over the country. Not just Luzon, di ba? Dapat liwat ha, Visayas, and then Mindanao, of course. Kung ano man project na implement sa Luzon, may implement gyapon na Visayas, and then just like any other department at gobyerno, di ba? It should cover the whole Philippines, the whole country.
No, parang inclusive here.
Inclusive.
Yeah. So, here in the Eastern Visayas region, we have the DICT Regional Office 8, located at DICT Building A. Mabini Street, Port Area, Tacloban City, Leyte. So, para aton mga viewers, aton mga magkiritang nga mamarati, itong DICT is ada ito niya with mantika to magsaysay tapos ito na Mabini Street. Itong post office, narong ba ito niya itong Likod it Save More. Pag dinerecho mo ito niya na karsada nga to, makikita na ito niya DICT Regional Office 8.
Add to. Likod post office. So, Matt, adto na-discuss na naton ano abaan meaning ang DICT, o Department of Information Communications Technology. Na-discuss na naton ang mission and then ang vision as well as the core values and pamanyanit aton nagdi-discuss.
So yes, Lisa, we've got an exciting and informative hour ahead as we delve into the topic that plays a pivotal role in shaping our digital landscape. Damot ato nga pag mapupong mga rawan nga mga impormasyon yan ang atak na. Kay pagdidiskusyon na naton ang usa mga departamento nga napipave way for DICT development hit aton nasyon.
Yes. Today we have a special focus on a legislative milestone that has shaped the landscape of information and communications in our country.
That's right. We're diving into the Republic Act 10844, which established the Department of Information and Communications Technology, or the DICT, of the people and for the people.
Yes, but before that, we have another, before we proceed in getting to know more about DICT, we'll have another short video from one of DICT's projects. But in a way, this is getting to know DICT as well, because it is one of the projects of DICT. GEX, which is the Government Emergency Communications System. So this is a very informative presentation. I hope you enjoy this one, our listeners and our audience.
Yes.
So stay tuned and we'll be back after the break.
Primary objective of a GEX project is to make sure that we have good communication and improved coordination in scenarios where emergencies like typhoons have demobilized all other types of communication.
When you enhance the possibility of information and communication, as this project of WFP, you have units of information and communication that are placed in areas where we need to save lives and to protect livelihood. This is fundamental.
Whenever there is a man-made or natural disaster, the knee-jerk question is there communications? So that we will know who has no electricity, who has no food, who have been deprived of basic services. This is a collective effort to provide borderless communications during critical times.
I'm here in Tacloban City. 8 years ago, Typhoon Haiyan devastated the city and devastated lives of so many people forever. It's a grim reminder of how climate change and climate crises can happen in just a second, and the need to be more prepared than ever.
Communication is very important in terms of disaster, and it's very timely that MOVE is here. It will help sa PNP to expand its coverage to interconnect with the other agencies.
For now, we have about 6 already deployed in Clark, in NCR,
Batangas, Tacloban, Butuan, and in Davao City.
So this kind of partnership is one that we would like to replicate. We would like to create more of these sets, and we would like to help the government in other ways to help have better emergency response.
With the JEX Move handover, we can look forward to improved disaster response that satisfies local and international global risk reduction standards.
This is an investment in technology, but the most important, this is an investment to save Filipino lives.
In the aftermath of a disaster, infrastructures may be partially damaged or completely inoperable, causing mass outage of electricity and vital communications facilities. DICT committed to implement the GEX project to assist on such demanding times with the deployment of GEX Mobile Operations Vehicle of Emergency or MOVE in the affected communities. The GEX MOVE Hub is established first in the nearest safe zone from the incident site to provide connectivity to government offices and responders. The MOVE Hub can use an array of technologies to provide immediate telecommunications for the facility. This asset can now be used to assist in the delivery of vital government services in disaster-stricken areas. The GEX MOVE dispatch can now be sent to Ground Zero, extending the reach of the hub. Depending on the difficulty of the terrain, a GEX Move personnel can be equipped with a mobile communications equipment and reach access limited sites using an off-road purpose-built motorcycle. Once all commands are in position, personnel may now start collecting data through aerial surveys, live video feeds, and still photos. The data collected is then sent to the MOVE Hub for collation, processing, dissemination, and repository. Getting the right information and at the right time to formulate well-thought-out decisions achievable using the GEX Disaster Risk Reduction Management Information System, or DRR-MIS, enabling the incident commander better situational awareness, personnel coordination and management, and resource monitoring and allocation. It is the government's agenda to have GEX Move pre-deployed in key locations and disaster-prone areas across the country, gearing to become always ready to respond in these challenging times. The DICT GEX project, strengthening unity through the use of ICT for a disaster-resilient Philippines.
Coming back from our short break, so nagbabalik kita. As we've mentioned, we're going to dive into the Republic Act 10844, which established the DICT. But again, before we proceed to our discussion, we would like to give credits and shout out to our esteemed leaders who have been instrumental in driving the department towards greater heights. Shout out to our Regional Director, Director Felix Estabanao Jr., shout out to our officer in charge of Admin and Finance Division, Sir Hector A. Lumagbas, and to our officer in charge to our Technical Operations Division, Miss Marian C. Gosoko. And shout out to our viewers sa Facebook and YouTube.
Great. Shout out to everyone tuning in with us here live. Hello, everyone.
Going back to the Republic Act 10844, this states this government agency is the forefront of transforming our nation into a digital powerhouse. So let's start by understanding the background of Republic Act 10844. This was signed into law on May 23, 2016. It's a crucial piece of legislation that created the DICT, essentially. It's set the stage for a more organized and focused approach to our nation's digital development.
Absolutely, Matt. The law outlines the DICT's role as the lead agency in planning, developing, and promoting the country's information and communications technology sector.
It's interesting to note how the Republic Act 10844 emphasizes the importance of securing cyberspace, promoting e-government services, and fostering ICT literacy and innovation.
Yes, and let's not forget the impact on the ground, diba? Like, as much as we discuss like these big ideas about development, like innovations, at the end of the day, it has to reach the grassroots level, diba? You have to translate it into how ordinary people can benefit from those, diba? So that's the role of the DICT, to bridge that gap. Like, everybody gets to be included.
To be involved.
Yes.
So, Republic Act 10844 provided a clear legal framework for the DICT, empowering it to lead the charge in harnessing the benefits of information and communications technology for the progress of our nation. It has set the stage for a more connected, innovative, and digitally inclusive Philippines.
Yes, and the ICT has also been instrumental in streamlining government processes, diba? As what we mentioned earlier, through the use of technology, enhancing cybersecurity measures, which is very vital, especially now, diba? Like, very digitalized na everything. Like, you have to be safe. You have parang your information online, your transactions, diba? Like, we have to have measures to safeguard our information.
Tapos, pumapasok dyan itong mga cyber hygiene, itong information dissemination with regards to data privacy, para maprotektahan talaga itong mga information talaga.
And then, DICT then, it leads to contributing to a more efficient and secure digital environment. Kasi diba, as much as we'd like to develop, to innovate, we have to take into consideration the security. Diba? Our security, not just our data, because it could compromise not just your data but your personal, diba? Life. Like, there are a lot of cases na ransomware, those things,
malware attacks.
Oo, nadadivulge ni mo information, hack. So we have to have measures in place to prevent those from happening, or to combat the dangers, kumbaga.
Yes.
Kahit mas lalong nagiging digital kalibutan.
Amo nga ni. So we have to cope up talaga. And we will tackle about those infos and topics on the next episodes talaga to come. So watch out for that, guys.
So balik yan na, kasi bagat introductory pala, so people get to know the ICT, like, diba, kasi diba you've experienced that, like, well, where do you work, and then the ICT, where's that?
Oh, where's that?
And then you start explaining
ako na explanation na aabuton kan oras para lang ma-explicar nganin, mapapasabot na nimo kung anot karusingon ni DICT, kung anot iyo yung tatrabaho, anot iyo kuan kay bago pa man lagod talaga. So dire pa talaga familiar talaga itong tao about
kaya very new pa man la, pero diba, like, a few years pala kita, tapos a few years, pero there's a big role that the ICT has to fill, diba, for in terms of ICT innovation sa aton country, to cope with the other countries, for development, diba. And there are a lot of projects we will discuss later on in our subsequent episode. We will have guests, focals, diba, hopefully even our leaders, to discuss on those projects, tapos what they've done, what they're still doing, diba, future plans and all.
Tapos gihapon dida na nasulod itong mga trainings, tapos events, seminars na unti-unti na nasasabot it mga tao itong, especially may gihapon kami sa example na itong mga students, mga indigent people, mga senior citizens with regards to computer literacy. So itong gin-explain ito namon na nabubuhat itong kung ano itong nahanabo itong na event. Kasi ginkakandak talaga ito ng DICT.
as we go through it aton mga episodes, mas makikilala hit mga hit katawhan hit aton audience kung ano-anong mga programa, 'di ba? Ibalay parang free wifi and those things parang madi-discuss naton. Hopefully, yun nga, we're looking forward hit aton mga guests, 'di ba? Para kay here it very knowledgeable hiton nga mga projects. They'd be able to explain them like very clearly tapos mas may intindihan. So we're looking forward to those guest things. So indeed, Matt, as we wrap up our discussion on Republic Act 10844, we want to express how this legislation has been a catalyst for positive change, laying the foundation for a digitally empowered future.
Yes, that's right, Lisa. So, with regards to that, damo talaga it atong na mangarawan about 10844, pero that would be the summary of what that Republic Act 10844 is. So before we get on the other topics, we will we'll be back after a short break.
The ICT Region 8 presents the National ICT Month celebration.
Once again, thank you for gracing these events with your presence. Let us embark on our journey of digital transformation together.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome Honorable Councilor Christopher L. Esperas.
We trust that these ICT projects, commissioned and executed by our governments, will not only be maintained but sustainable in the long term as well. Thank you, and God bless us all.
Day by day, we experience digital breakthroughs which transform our quality of life.
We in the university, along with our partner and government instrumentalities, is one with the vision of the Department of Information and Technologies for a better and stronger digital futures in the country.
With the support of the administration, of course, we are confident that very soon we will realize our vision even before 2025.
coming back from our short break, of course, we will not miss the big events related to ICT. Given that this agency was just recently implemented, for sure a lot may not have that much of an idea with regards to the ICT, diba? As we've mentioned earlier, a lot of people still don't recognize kung ano the ICT. So, but we're here, that's why we have this kind of program para slowly but surely babatanik mga tao ko na, okay, that's the ICT, that's what I do. Tapos maram nirayan ako na hind out on office, just
Sugurin nyo kami, hindi, joke lang balita. Kuhan lang
kayo doon, just visit
bisita
us.
kayo kung may da ka mo mga concerns with regards to kung ano diyo sa para SIM card registration, bangin kuan pa para mabuligan na mo kamo dito on other concerns gihapon with regards to
or
ICT.
waray la, karegal niyo mag-visit.
O ba, gusto lang niyang bumisita dito, magpasyada la kung ano di ICT, check na niyo kami. Okay lang.
So Matt, diba, since we have already talked about the establishment of the DICT through RA 10844, we're going to showcase naman the big events we had this year in relation to ICT.
Yes, that's right. This is in order for them to get to know kung ano talaga about us, the DICT. Well, the big first event we had this year is the ICT Month 2023. The ICT Month has been celebrated during the month of June since the year 2008. This is in accordance to Proclamation number 1521, series of 2008, which declares the month of June 2008 and every year thereafter as the National Information and Communications Technology, or the ICT Month.
Yeah, so the objective of the commemorative event is to recognize the contributions of ICT as a major sector for economic growth towards implementing a national ICT program that shall optimize the utilization of ICT.
Wow, indeed. A lot had happened during that month. It was such a great opportunity to be part of that event, to commemorate the contributions of ICT to our economic growth.
Yeah, I just wanna ask you that because you were here na, dabahan June? Because I wasn't part of the ICT yet at that time. So how was it? Must have been so busy. What's the experience?
Yes, burublig talaga kami during that time. Kay, di ba, as you have watched the video, we watched the video na ICT month and June ang start. So dito anay kami episode to Tacloban so to discuss the to present the ICT month. Tapos dito may mga guests. Tapos dito gapi live stream gapo to RTVM malakanya. So with regards to PBBM dito man to gapi for the launching eGov Super App amod to. Sige lakay with regards to the eGov Super App, we will be discussing that in the later episodes liwat kasi para for the further details about the eGov Super App. Pero I'm sure may deton nila iba na audience aton magkirita nganin mamaratin na pamilyar na gyap or nakakita na ito na eGov Super App.
Okay,
yes.
okay. So that's an exciting something to look forward to. Diba? So there are a lot of really great projects na gini-implement at DICT na worth listening to, worth watching out for. Diba? Hindi nga show. So stay tuned, hitamon broadcast. So ano pa ba? Like, what did we cover everything so far?
Aside from the the ICT month, and culminating activity liwat, dito lawat at nagkamay dahin parang job fair gihapon na bagyapen ng mga agencies kumadto na parang collaboration kasi ito talaga siya. So ang mga agencies may da mga NBI na iba NBI tapos dole dito ng ka-job fair nga ni tapos iba na mga iba pa na government agencies na nagkuha na nila service libre na serbisyo dito. Tapos ang mga stakeholders gihapon na mga sponsors dito gihapon na nagpresent na nila mga products and services nag-explain nila dito tapos ang mga LGU may dito awarding and for Tech for Ed na mga equipments and other stuff tapos and awarding on the second day is the awarding of the kanan IBPL sadto ang mga LGU.
It might have been, diba, very fun gadad to. Sayang, warak maabot. Pero
Tama
hopefully
nga.
next year, I get to experience those great things. So, anyway, that's it muna for us today.
Yes.
Diba? So,
Oh.
we talked about, so far, yeah, we got everything covered. So, next time na lang mga projects and all other details about the
Yes,
ICT.
okay,
So,
oh.
please tune in next time. So, sa garon talaanay, ang atong audience, thank you very much for tuning in with us with the ICT. So, catch us on our next episode tomorrow, the same time, 4:30, through PRTV 12, FMR 100.7, and Facebook page of the ICT Originate, and PRTV Tacloban Facebook page and YouTube channel. And any parting words, Matt? Like, would like to add anything?
Well,
How was it?
How was it? Okay, first air episode. So, at least nakakuha kita, diba? Ayos naman na natin experience today.
Yes.
Yes.
Looking forward to our next
Episodes.
episodes. I hope you're looking forward to
Yes,
atong
I look
mga
forward.
listeners and viewers. Shout out again to those watching from Facebook.
Oh, ba may mga shoutouts? Mga shoutouts kita.
Our colleagues, hi!
Our colleagues.
Hi to everyone.
Patient ride natin kanina. You know you are. Tapos nag-drive natin kanina. Yes.
Hi
Hello.
from us. So yeah, that's it. So see you tomorrow.
Take care, everyone. Keep safe and God bless.